What's up, YouTube? This is Urban Acolyte TV, and my name is Prince. I have a question for you. Do you think that Ezra Bridger will be featured in Episode VIII? Here's an even bigger question. Do you think that Ezra Bridger could possibly be Rey's father? Now, you're probably thinking, Prince, where in the world did you come up with all of this? Okay, bear with me for a moment. So back on my video about the Star Wars Rebels mid-season trailer, I saw at least two people commenting that Benicio Del Toro is going to be playing an older Ezra Bridger in Episode VIII. Now, at first I just dismissed those comments, but there was a post on Facebook the other day concerning some leaked concept pictures from Episode VIII. I read that someone leaked the information to a message board in Italy. Now, I didn't read any of this from that board, so this is all secondhand information. But the guy who did read the original post translated everything, and he said that the description of the photos showed two Force users with red lightsabers. That guy also described a shot of a lightsaber training sequence between Luke and Rey that appears to have taken place around the same time span where The Force Awakens ends. So I kept digging, and I found an article posted on ScreenRant.com on Monday morning. The article lists several theories on who Rey's family might be, and one of them suggests that Rey could possibly be Ezra's daughter and that Benicio Del Toro might be playing an older Ezra Bridger in Episode VIII. Now, since it is believed that Benicio Del Toro will be playing a villain, would this mean that if he's playing Ezra, then Ezra does fall to the dark side? And is Ezra either a dark Jedi or one of Supreme Leader Snoke's students that he alludes to? Now, maybe you're not seeing any kind of connection between Ezra and Rey. So I'm going to drop a major Easter egg on you that I mentioned in my video about Supreme Leader Snoke. Now, when the rebels first find Ezra in the Spark of Rebellion episode, they take Ezra with them to Tarkin Town to aid the refugees there. And there's this scene where Ezra's sitting outside the ship when he senses something. So Ezra gets up and goes into the ship, and he hacks the lock to Kanan's room. And of course you see Ezra stealing Kanan's holocron, but what he really is after is Kanan's lightsaber. Now at that point, Kanan and Hera walk in on Ezra with Kanan's lightsaber fully ignited, and Ezra tells Kanan, I know you're not going to believe me, but it's like this thing wanted me to take it. Now, I don't know about you, but wasn't there this other person who finds a lightsaber after it called to them? So, like Rey, Ezra has also experienced Force visions. In Season 1, when Ezra's learning to deflect blaster bolts with Kanan's lightsaber, he experiences a Force vision and he blacks out. He ends up deflecting all of the blaster bolts fired at him when he allows his awareness to fully expand as he becomes fully submerged in the Force. This is the same thing that happens to Rey during her fight with Kylo Ren. Rey closes her eyes and she allows herself to become fully submerged in the Force. She allows the Force to guide her actions in combat, and this is why she overpowers Kylo Ren in their fight. Now, I have to be honest, this is kind of blowing my mind as soon as I discovered the Easter egg with Ezra and Rey having a similar awakening experience. But my question is, what do you all think? I would really like to hear your opinion on all of this. Do you think that Benicio Del Toro is going to play an older Ezra Bridger? Do you also think that Ezra will turn out to be Rey's father? Now, I know there's been some question about the timelines between Star Wars Rebels and The Force Awakens. So just remember that Ezra was born on the day of Order 66 when Palpatine was voted as the Emperor. Luke and Leia were born a few days later, so Ezra, Luke, and Leia are all basically around the same age. Just to be clear, I'm not saying at all that Ezra is Rey's father or that Benicio Del Toro is going to play Ezra. It would be an interesting move from Disney to link the Rebels series with the movies so that we actually see some continuity between the shows and the movies. Now, maybe they could write a book to tell where Ezra is during the original trilogy or something about how he possibly turns to the dark side if it doesn't get covered during the Rebels series. Well, if you guys haven't seen it already, be sure to check out my video on Supreme Leader Snoke. Also, take a look back at my review of the Star Wars Rebels mid-season trailer. And speaking of Rebels, the Princess Leia episode is coming out on the 20th. I purchased the season from Disney XD on YouTube, so I probably won't get to see it until Friday. Guess it sucks to be me. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video. I'm here to tell you Star Wars stories because I hope that Star Wars can change your life the way it's changed mine. So y'all keep on breathing and may the Force be with you. Bye.